Can I ask you something? All these like memories and timelines. How do you decide what's real? Look around, figure out what you believe is true right now, and just commit to it.
Stretching the psoas muscle. It's where a lot of that trauma built up at, and now more than ever remembering that, the tools that we connect with for help, again, they are helpers. So what it would be best to do is to, put forward that intention and affirm like, hey, every spiritual practice and spiritual tool that I connect with, it's helping me to remove the root cause of repetitive cycles and not just covering up the symptoms or not just soothing the symptoms, but helping me to remove the root cause of why I become so anxious or why, you know, you you feel anemic or why, you know what I'm saying, whatever the case may be, but you get the picture. But again, it's like getting at the root cause and expressing that as an intent with the spiritual tools and practices that we're connecting with. Because again, I could keep patching up a symptom like, oh, my solar plexus hurt. Well, yeah, I could use a crystal or take something to help it, not, to help not feel the pain in a moment, but the pain gonna come back up if I'm still being triggered by something, you know what I'm saying, that I'm unaware that I'm being triggered by. So again, it's like, what is the root cause and how can I, again, heal or quote unquote remove, whatever is causing that reaction, remove the subconscious programming, or the thought form that causes me to react in a certain way that causes the repetition of a cycle. You feel me? And asking for that removal. Oh, it was in that position for a long time. Yeah. Just wanted to share that right quick. Remember everything in balance and moderation. As you see people exercising, and getting in the sun and eating a certain way, always remember that you have to do these things in alignment with what's best for you, and not just jumping up and, doing something just because it seems like the popular thing to do, or it seems like, you know, the person who you looked up to is doing it, so you're gonna do it too. Like it should be, in alignment with your intuition, of course. And right now, I done said this before, but bringing even refining it, how we're voting right now. And so step up into your uniqueness, because you never know who would like to vote for you, in essence. I see our ancestral connection and also like the spirits, that in essence we connect with. It's kind of like, and not saying like on a post-apocalyptic vibe, but just in essence the way Hunger Games was set up with the sponsors, in essence, you know what I'm saying, where like, you know, through your through their personality or the way they dressed or the way they did something, they had certain people that would sponsor them and, you know, almost like put forth energy towards them. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, here's this energy because I like the way you, maneuver. But right now, I sense and feel like a lot of inner family wounds being healed. I'm feeling an energy of compassion and open-mindedness, you know, and not on a level that makes everything peaches and butterflies and roses, but definitely on a level that, acknowledges like, hey, like we all been through fucking traumatic shit in this round, you feel me? And, just empathizing with the different positions, empathizing with the mother water, empathizing with father air, empathizing with the earth princess, empathizing with the fire prince, but it's like empathizing with those different perspectives from each different perspective, like the inner earth in you could understand how the mother might have done something that felt wrong towards you, you know what I'm saying? Like all of that. But really getting at though, again, it's a moment where it's like, you stepping into your uniqueness bravely again. You don't know, like there's certain ancestors within you that's actually learning from you doing something different that from what they done, And again, this is not to go into the extreme abandonment of tradition. No, you know, it's understanding that things constantly, shift, things cycle in, cycle out, and right now it's an energy of balancing the tradition with, new things that also are effective that may have not been a part of tradition, but is necessary due to where we at right now, you know what I'm saying? Like we're in a realm that got computers everywhere, phones, all these different things. So again, it's like, doing our best to maneuver through this atmosphere or this space, you feel me? But that energy of the grandmother, like, starting to like, well, you know what? I kind of, I see why the younger generation are like how they are, and Big Mama still say take your shoes off at the door, but I'll let you play on your phone app for a couple minutes. Now y'all got these new phones and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like Big Mama kind, you know what I'm saying? Kind of, Big Mama ain't as strict as she used to be, you know, in the essence of, learning from the children though, and vice versa, you know what I'm saying? The child, you know what I'm saying, is learning something from Big Mama or from the father energy, The father is like saying, well, hey, you know what I'm saying, like maybe it's okay to, you know, not move so swift, like, like the air, you know, and slow things down and, and kind of reflect like my daughter. My daughter knows a lot about reflect, the earth, like maybe I need to, but it's like, that's the best way, I'm putting it into words, but like that energy, you know, it's like, oh, all right, now I kind of see why Universal expresses his uniqueness the way he does, or, or now I see why Big Mama loves, the culture, why Big Mama, you know what I'm saying, love the melanated people, you know what I'm saying, like, is that, just that energy of empathy in the air of like, of like seeing how everything is interconnected, paying attention to how we can come together more than what the differences are. Of course we have that essence of discernment there, but just definitely more empathy and understanding. Even if we still kind of like, got our guards up in certain little ways, you know what I'm saying? It's still more of like a, at least because that's where it starts first, if you're not just jumping right into, uh, doing something different, first it just starts in the mind of, like, like, hey, I kind of get why Big Mama operate the way she operate. I kind of get why my pops operate the way he operate. I kind of get why my sister do things the way she do. I kind of understand, like, how my brother does things the way my brother do it. You feel me? But it's that energy. Hence why some of us even, you know, grounding enough to, kind of revisit or connect with our blood family members, a little differently. Where we're not going backwards in our awareness, but just learning how to hold space and have compassion for those who not, you know, on the spiritual journey like how you are, or, or whatever the case may be, like not on that level or not on it at all, or just basically just, honoring wherever somebody's at, like other beings honor where you at, or like you would like other beings to honor the space you in. Because none of us, I feel, in essence, like to be rushed through a process that we're in essence not truly and genuinely ready for. You feel me? So, respect that space.